battlefield participation by Western-trained Ukrainian brigades begins. The introduction of fresh resources may prove crucial. However, the Ukrainian counteroffensive is starting slowly. On Saturday, 11 drones were used by Ukrainian special forces to attack Russian troops. One of the attacks was aimed at a hostile anti-aircraft missile installation. U.S. officials claim they are winning more nighttime battles than their Russian colleagues. Anti-tank missiles produced in the United States are being fired from Bradley combat vehicles at Russian fortifications. They are also using combined weapons tactics, which they learned from American and other Western soldiers, and consist of coordinated attacks by infantry, armor, and artillery. Drone operators operating in the Russian-controlled Ukraine POTS have stopped the invasion and dealt Russia turbo blows. The Ukrainian military is using drones to deal significant damage to Russian forces in the eastern Donbas region, close to the town of Vuhledar. This situation is very complicated. The military's general staff reported that approximately 7 different types of enemy military weaponry had been harmed or destroyed in the region in its most recent operational report. The battle in eastern Ukraine now heavily depends on the small town of Vuhledar. For the past 5 months, Russian forces have been making attempts to seize it. Both sides are deploying tens of thousands of elite soldiers and state-of-the-art weapons to the front lines as the second year of the war gets underway in preparation for significant offensives. The Russians may also begin their anticipated backward movement with an offensive in northeastern Ukraine. Numerous eminent Russian analysts have harshly criticized the Vuhledar counterattack. There are many different outcomes that could occur this year. Russian forces, according to Ukrainian military officials, are dispersed throughout the Vuhledar region. The Ukrainian government has made it clear that it wants all traces of Russian influence gone. Both the ground forces of the Patriot Private Army Company and the recently activated DPR paramilitary group are widely believed to be supported by the Russian Ministry of Defense. Maximum damage output on the battlefield is the result of a combination of training, equipment, and ammunition. After 3 months, not much has changed. The Russians are expected will eventually run out of ammunition and supplies, while battling anti-tank missile systems and shells, according to experts. The United States, which has vowed to support the Ukrainian armed forces and government for however long it takes to decisively defeat Russia, is Kyiv's most important ally.